Oh, I'm on the right road now. I'm on the right road now. Come on, put your hands together. Tell you I'm on the right road now. Oh, I fix it up. Tell you I'm Lord. Tell you I'm on. How many of y'all on the right road? I'm on the right road now. I'm on the right road now. Come on, put your hands together. I'm on the right road now. Lord, tell you I'm on the right road now. Oh, I fix it up. Tell your neighbor that. Tell you I'm Lord. Tell you I'm on the right road now. Oh, he said, if I would walk right. Oh, he said, if I would walk right. Oh, he said, if I would walk right, he will make leave me alone. Come on, turn your neighbor, tell him I'm on the right road now. I'm on the right road now. Lord, tell you I'm glad about it. I'm on the right road now. Oh, I fix it up. I fix it up. I fix it up. Anybody here fix it up? I fix it up. He gave me a brand new walk. Gave me a brand new talk. He changed my heart. I fix it up. One Wednesday evening, I fix it up. Gave me a brand new walk. Gave me a brand new talk. He changed my life. I fix it up. Anybody here know you fix it? Anybody here know you fix it? Won't he give you a brand new heart? Then you love your enemies. Then you love your friends. I fix it up. Long time ago. I'm on the right road now. 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 Come on, put them hands together. I say, come on, put them hands together and give God a praise. Come on. Come on, put them hands. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. We might as well have church here. Come on, come on. Come on. I cried by reason of my affliction. Won't trouble make you cry sometimes? Unto the Lord. And guess what? He heard me out of the belly of hell, cried out, and thou hearest my voice. I want to talk about briefly, amen, from this subject, amen. Lord, get me out of this mess. Come on, help me say that if you will. Lord, get me out of this mess. Come on, give God a praise, amen. So, help me to preach this today, amen. I need your amens, because if we be real, a lot of us is dealing with some stuff right now. And we need God to get us out, amen? Amen. My brothers and sisters, all of us in here, at one time or another, have made the statement before, Lord, get me out of this mess. Do I have a witness here? Whenever a person is in a messy situation or dealing with mess, it is very dysfunctional, meaning everything is out of order. Come on, anybody know what I'm talking about? I mean, everything is just jacked up from the floor up. Do I have a witness? I mean, it's just like you walking into a room that is junky. Walk into a room that is messy. Everything is just everywhere. Do I have a witness in there? Come on, don't get quiet on me. Amen. All of us been there before. Amen. And when you look at our world today, amen, and the times we living in, this world is in a messy, amen, situation. Come on, somebody. I mean, everything is just out of place. Come on, somebody. Everybody, amen, got all of these ideas, and they can know how to fix this and know how to fix that. Amen. But let me just be honest with you. Can't nobody fix it like God can. Do I have a witness in there? Amen. You may have an idea, amen, to do this and do that, but listen here, the best advice that all of us can do is take it to God in prayer. Can you hear me say amen? Because God is the only somebody that can fix this situation. Do I have a witness in here? Do I have a witness in here? I mean, we're just in a messy situation. Amen. We finally get a little break from COVID. And now we get a little break from COVID. Now the gas prices up. Come on, somebody. Amen. Amen. Time the gas prices go down. Amen. Amen. Look like the grocery bills. Amen. Is up now. Amen. Come on, somebody. Now we in a war that we really don't have nothing to do with. Come on, somebody. Don't have a witness in there. Don't have nothing to do with it. Amen. And I would wish that our country would stop trying to be the police for the whole world. Y'all come on here. Do I have a witness in there? Learn how to take care of home first. Do I have a witness in there? We send billions of dollars over there and send weapons over there to help them out. But like my dad always told me when I was growing up, he said, sometimes you can't help everybody, because if you help everybody, amen, if God is chastising them, he said, you'll get some of them licks. And guess what? We getting some of them licks, y'all. Come on, look how stuff infecting us over here. Do I have a witness in there? So it's praying time, amen. And that's why, amen, we need to pray. And I pray, amen, Lord, get us out of this mess. Do I have a witness in there? You see, when there's mess going on, when there's stuff that's dysfunctional, amen, it can lose, amen, you can lose your peace. Come on, somebody. When stuff not lined up right, you can't sleep well at night. Come on, do I have a witness in there? And let me tell you something, ain't nothing in this world worth losing your peace over. Do I have a witness? Amen. Well, Pastor, what is the word mess? What does that mean? The word mess in Webster Dictionary, it means a dirty, disorder condition. It means a dirty, disorder means stuff that's out of line. Condition means something that you are dealing with. And if we can be real this morning, all of us have faced or been in some messy situation. Come on, can you say amen? And to be honest with you, some of us is facing some messy situation even right now. Come on, can you say amen? I mean, everything seemed to be out of control. Do I have a witness in there? Have you ever just, amen, when you were dealing with a situation, have you ever just sit back sometime and just fold your arm and wonder, like, how in the world I get in this situation? Come on, have anybody ever did? Don't raise your hand, amen. Anybody did that? Say amen, amen. How in the world did I get in this situation. Do I have a witness in there? And when you look at it, amen, I want to tell us that it's never, ever God's fault that we get in some situation. Come on, somebody. Some folks, amen, are trying to blame stuff on God, amen. But if you look at it, 99.9%, amen, is our own fault. Come on, say amen. Amen. Because sometimes, amen, all of us did this, sometimes you can make wrong decisions without talking to God first. Come on, can you say amen? And whenever you make wrong decisions, I come to tell us, amen, that there's consequences behind it. Come on, can you say amen? Can you say amen? Sometimes, amen, you can meet people and get connected to them. Amen. And sometimes they can put you in a messy situation if you allow them to. Come on, can you say amen? Come on, say amen. Some people, some people are serious, amen. You got some serious peoples out here now. Come on, somebody, amen. And if you get connected to the wrong person, they can have you in all kind of stuff. Come on, can you say amen? That's why you have to be careful that you can't hang with everybody. Come on, do I have a witness in there? Do I have a witness in there? And you know what? And I'm so glad that God delivered me from people. Come on, I'm glad that God saved me, but I'm glad God delivered me from people, because if you allow people to control your life, amen, you're going to live a miserable life. Come on, can you say amen? Because one thing about people, they'll smile in your face today and hate you tomorrow. Come on. Can you say amen? Can you say amen? That's why you don't let people steal your joy. You don't let them steal, amen, your vision. Amen. Come on. You don't allow them to bring you down. Amen. You love people and go on with your life. Because everything you do, people are going to have an opinion about you. Hello, lights. How you doing? Can you say amen? People are just like this towel I got in my hand. They're just like this towel. And this towel here, you can't tell the front from the back. You can't tell the front from the back. And some people are just like this towel. Some people are two-faced. Y'all ain't saying nothing here. They're smiling in your face. And I tell folks, don't get caught up in the smile. Come on, don't get caught up in congratulations. They'll smile in your face. And if you ain't watching it enough, they'll turn around and stab you in the back. Y'all come on here. People will smile in your face. They'll come in your face and talk about other folks in your face. Come on, and when they get through talking about the other folks in your face, then they'll turn around and talk about the person, amen, to them about you. Y'all come on. Do I have a witness in there? Can I have a witness? Amen. All of us have experienced that at one time or another. You hear me say it all the time. You got to be careful who bring you a bone. Come on, somebody. Because the same one bring you a bone, guess what? They taking the bone right back to where they got it from. Come on, somebody. So that's why I understand why Jesus said, let your words be true. He said, let your yea be yea and nay be nay. In other words, amen, learn how to be quiet on some things. Can you say amen? Come on, say amen. Amen. So people will put you in mess. Can you say amen? If you allow them to. And sometimes, amen, we can put our own self in a bad situation. Do you not know that you are your worst enemy? When you look in that mirror, amen, you looking at an enemy. Come on, somebody, because you can never ever please your flesh. Come on, I don't care how you try to please this flesh is always going to crave for something else. Y'all come on here. Do I have a witness in here? Do I have a witness in that, man? You can never please your flesh, amen. And sometimes, amen, we need to stop blaming stuff on the devil. I'm not glorifying no devil, amen. But some of this stuff we doing on our own. Come on, talk to me in here. Do I have a witness in there? Some stuff we doing on our own. You can't get mad at nobody else because you took your credit card and charged it all up. Going to dealers and, come on somebody, Walmart, buying all this stuff, trying to impress your flush and other folk, and now you don't charge it up and can't even pay it. Amen. You put your own self in that trouble. Y'all come over here. Do I have a witness in there? Do I have a witness in there? And talking about, girl, man, this was on sale. When you look at it, when I go in there, everything in the store is on sale. Y'all come over here. Do I have a witness in there? Amen. So a lot of stuff, amen, God needs to be the Lord of our life. He needs to be the Lord of your home. Come on, the Lord means ruler, overseer. Come on, somebody. He needs to be the Lord of your finance. Lord, give me the wisdom how to manage the money that you blessed me with. Come on. Do you have a witness here? When you get your big income tax, don't just blow it. I tell folk all the time, amen, co-workers, amen, I'm getting, amen, such amount of money. I said, make sure you put something back for a rainy day. Because it's going to rain one day. Come on. Anybody know what I'm talking about? And it don't make no difference how much money you have saved up. It don't take but get sick one time and go in the hospital. All that money that you have saved up is going to be gone. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Can you say amen? But in this text here was Jonah. Jonah was a man that was chosen by God. The Bible said that the word of the Lord came to Jonah and told Jonah, I want you to go down to Nineveh and preach against that city. In other words, tell Nineveh about their wrongdoing. Don't have a witness in there. Tell them that I'm about to bring judgment upon them. And that's one thing about God, and God loves us so much that God always sent a warning before he brings destruction. Come on, can you help me say amen? A lot of this stuff we seeing that's going on in our world, that ain't nothing but God warning us. Come on, can you say amen? That's why I tell folks, ain't no time to be playing church and playing with your life and playing with your soul, because you never know when you're going to check out of here. Y'all come on here. Do I have a witness in there? Do I have a witness in there? You just never know, amen. So every day of our life, amen, we ought to be praying and trying to get close to God. Can you say amen? Can you say amen? Amen. Amen. So Jonah didn't want to go to Nineveh to preach. The reason why he didn't want to go to Nineveh, because it was the Assyrian, the Ninevites, that had killed Jonah's ancestor. And Jonah had bitterness in his heart, amen, against them. Jonah wanted to see, amen, the Assyrians, the people in Nineveh, to die, because he was mad that they killed his ancestors. Do I have a witness in there? So God told Jonah to go to Nineveh, but except Jonah going to Nineveh, Jonah walked away from God. And I hear a lot of people say Jonah ran from God. Amen. No, Jonah didn't run, because you can run, but you can't hide. Come on, can you say amen? Jonah walked away from God. Amen. And when Jonah walked away from God, amen, he walked out of God's will. Can you say amen? God had told some of us to do some things. Instead of us obeying God, we did like Jonah, we walked away from it. Do I have a witness in here? And I want to tell us something, amen. There's a permissive will and there's a divine will. A permissive will is something that you want to do. Come on, all of us want to do our own thing. Come on, can you say amen? But a divine will come from God, meaning that when you was in your mother's womb, God had ordained for you to do a work for him. Can you say amen? See, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I'm up here doing it now. I'm preaching. I know God called me to preach. I know what I'm supposed to do. He called me to be a pastor. pastor. Amen. I'm pastoring now. Never went without pastoring. That's my calling. And God got something for you to do. Can you say amen? And it always has to be behind this pulpit. Amen. Sometimes God just uses you to give an encouraging word to somebody. Come on, can you say amen? Or help somebody that's less fortunate than you. Can you say amen? And I don't know how y'all feel about it, but it makes me feel good to help people. Come on, anybody know what I'm talking about? It makes you feel good when people are down and out. You're able to be a blessing to them. Amen. Notice I say a blessing because when you be a blessing to them, you don't look forward to getting something back from it. You bless them with it. Come on, can you say amen? If you believe that, come on, put your hands together and tell the Lord thank you. Can you say amen? Jonah had walked away from God. And when Jonah walked away from God, everything about Jonah began to go down. Watch the pattern that came to Jonah's life when he walked away from God. Sometimes we need to watch the pattern in our life. Watch how Jonah, he went down to Joppa, bought him a ticket headed for Tasha, stepped down on the ship. And because he was incognito, didn't want nobody to recognize him, he went down in the hull of the ship. And Jonah lay down and took him a nap. And the men picked him up and threw him down in the water. And the fish swallowed Jonah down in his mouth. Do I have a witness in there? And Jonah went on down in the fish belly. And when the fish swallowed Jonah in his belly, the fish went on down in the water. Do I have a witness in there? And every step Jonah made was down, 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 because he walked away from God. And my brothers and sisters, whenever God tells you to do something and you walk away from it, I come to tell you, you're going to go down, maybe. All right. Come on, can you say amen? Come on, can you say amen? Your joy will be down. Your prayer life will be down. Come on, somebody. You will feel down. You will look down. Do I have a witness? You just have a down, down, down spirit. But I come to tell us today, amen, please don't go down. All right. Come on, can you say amen? Come on, can you say amen? Jonah, down in the fish belly. Jonah said it was like Hades, meaning it was like hell in there. Jonah said, I'm down in the fish belly. Jonah said, amen, there was no sleep when I was in the fish belly. Jonah said, seaweed was wrapped around my neck. Come on, somebody. Jonah said, the waves just kept hitting me back and forth. Do I have a witness in there? Jonah said it was dark. It was cold. It was lonely in this belly whale. And I come to tell us this morning, and some of us right now is dealing in the fish belly right now. Come on, talk to me. Some of you, you're dealing with all kinds of hell that's in your life simply because you hadn't did what God told you to do. Come on, can you say amen? God told you to go and apologize to that person that you hurt. But because of your pride, I ain't saying nothing to you. Come on, talk to me, somebody. I know I'm talking to you. God told me to tell you. Amen. But I start by to tell you, won't nothing go right for you until you humble yourself and say, I'm sorry. Y'all come on here. Do I have a witness in here? Can you say amen? Amen. Ain't nothing worth going to hell for. Ain't nothing worth losing your blessing over. Learn how to come off of that pride and humble yourself and say, I'm sorry, I'm human, I messed up. And I guarantee you'll feel better. Come on, can you say amen? Come on, say amen. I don't care who it is, husband, wife, mama, daddy, kids, whatever. Amen. If you know you did them wrong and hurt them, amen, go on and apologize. Because if somebody did something to you, you want them to come and get it right with you. Come on. Can you say amen? Y'all is quiet up in here. Can you say amen? I know I'm preaching to you. That's why you're quiet. Amen. Hey, y'all ain't on Facebook. Amen. Amen. Some of you right now, you're struggling in your finance. Look like you get a little money. Look like it's like a bag with holes in it. Come on, just you can't hold on to it. Just some always come up. Some always taking it. Some always just getting away from you. Do I have a witness in there? The reason why I got bag and hole in because God is telling you to pay your tithes. Give him what belongs to him. Come on, say amen. And I'm not a money type preacher, but you can't really worship God and lift your hand up to God and you start stealing from God. Come on, somebody. And that's what I think all of us need to do is learn how to come to ourselves. Every now and then you need to talk to your own self and give your own self your own advice. Do I have a witness here? And while Jonah was in this fish belly, the Bible said in verse 1 that Jonah prayed and talked to God. Do I have a witness here? And how many of you know that prayer will change things? Do I have a witness here? And won't nothing get you through a test and a storm, but prayer will. Do I have a witness here? And I heard Jonah begin to talk to God, saying, now, Lord, I know I walked away from you. And I know you called me to preach your word to Nineveh. But, Lord, if you will give me a second chance, yeah, and I promise you I'll go and do what you call me to do. Do I have a witness here? And I don't know about y'all, but I'm so glad that we serve a God that give you a second chance. Do I have a witness here? And a lot of us in here, if we can be real with ourselves, we have been in messy situations. Yeah, and some of us have caused mess. Do I have a witness here? Some of us have walked away from God. And everything we try to do is kept going down. But one thing about it, when you go down on your knees and come off with that pride and tell the Lord, Lord, here am I, I'm your child. Give me, I'm getting happy here now. One more time. Have I got a witness here? And I heard when Jonah prayed to God. And I'm so glad that God will answer prayer. Have I got a witness here? It makes no difference what you have done. When you tell the Lord, Lord, I'm sorry, won't the Lord answer your prayer? Have I got a witness here? Hold on. And I can see Jonah praying to God, and God touched that fish. Have I got a witness here? And when he touched that fish, he made that fish throw up Jonah. Have I got a witness here? And when Jonah got on the seashore, I heard the Lord ask Jonah one more time, Jonah, will you go down to Nineveh and preach? And I heard Jonah say, yes, I'll go. Have I got a witness here? I obey God.